Alright everyone, today here we have an SMC Ornate A-52 ceiling fan in polished brass finish and cast iron. Interestingly enough, even though it's polished brass, it's kind of looking to start leaning more towards antique brass, because the finish is starting to like fade a little bit. But interestingly enough, I got this fan along with two Ornate Lagunas out of what seemed to be a nail salon that was being demoed or closing down. But seeing it be a nail salon, it was interesting to see a fan like this, especially in this finish, at a place like that. But it was still cool nonetheless. Everything you see to the fan is original, except for the shades. This fan didn't come with any shades or bulbs, so I had to supply those myself, which was no big deal. But what's interesting about this fan, along with the two Lagunas, is that they all came hung by a regular stick of EMT 3/4 inch electric pipe, which according to today's code definitely wouldn't be a legal thing, because the pipe is being used against its original intended purpose. So definitely, obviously with like inspectors and everything, they would see that and be like, what the fuck, why are you using pipe to hang a fan? You can't do that, and all that kind of stuff. This fan, along with the other two, didn't have any mounting hardware, so it was literally just a hickey like that you see on Hunter Originals. So this is literally just being hung off of a J-hook. It didn't come with a canopy or anything either, which is weird. I could tell the wire leads coming out of the pipe were extended, since the original wires were solid Romex wires, like just taken out of a piece of Romex that they just threw in here. So I ended up actually taking the pipes off from the top of the fan and refed them with stranded and everything. I used those little Buchanan crimp sleeves, crimped them together, put a hot shrink sleeve over it, and then wrapped it with tape, so it's all safe and insulated and everything, which is good. But this fan in particular has a really interesting switching method. It doesn't have a reverse switch. It's just a variable speed, so the reversing is actually done by the pull chain itself. And with that being said, the sequence is forward, reverse, off. So in order to reverse it, you just pull the chain once and it switches and everything. I know I have heard reports that doing it like that for a fan can wear out the motor and everything. Ironically enough, I usually do that with all my demonstrations here and all my videos, but obviously I just do it once. So I'm not sure with a fan like this, since that's the only way it actually can be made, is if you would have to let the fan completely spin down and then reverse it with the chain in order to switch it out. But it's really interesting nonetheless. The original pipe that was hanging the fans had all this like semi-shiny / semi-matte like decorator tape on it for whatever reason, and it was all starting to fade and like peel and everything, so I ended up taking it all off and just wrapped electrical tape all the way from top to bottom in like a spiral fashion, just to make it look decent and everything. But nonetheless, the fan is fully functional. Air movement is actually really shallow. I mean, knowing SMC, I mean, obviously they were never really that great of a company. But and also, since it's SMC, the fan does have some noise to it as well. But granted, that's also a common thing amongst variable speed fans anyhow, from the early to mid 80s. So obviously I wasn't surprised that I heard noise upon plugging it in and testing it out. So now we'll go ahead and give it a demo. Alright, and there you have it. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you enjoyed.